everybody, I'm Laura from SmARTy Pants Rockford Kids Art Studio. We're located downtown in Rockford in the 317 Art Collective at 317 Market Street. And today I'm going to show you one of my favorite beginning projects that's perfect for a rainy day, which is what we've been having lately. And it's a rainy day watercolor and oil pastel. Let me just hang that up for you here. So for this project, normally I use something called liquid watercolors because the color is much more vibrant in the liquid watercolors, but I'm going to guess that most of you don't have that at home because they're kind of hard to get. What you may have are these type of watercolors, and that is going to work just fine, so we're going to use that today. And then an oil pastel. If you don't have an oil pastel, you can use a crayon. Now you're going to use a white crayon or a white oil pastel, but just so you guys can see what I'm drawing, I'm going to go ahead and use this light blue color, otherwise you're not going to be able to see it. It's even hard to see when it's your own thing. You usually can't see it unless the light hits it the right way, but you will be able to see it later once you put the watercolor on top of it. Because, does anybody know why that is? One thing has oil or wax in the case of crayons, and the other thing uses water. And oil and water don't mix. So wherever you put this, this won't stick to it. And that's the cool part about doing this. Okay, now the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw our horizon line. The horizon line is where the sky meets the land. And that's about 1/3 of the way up the paper. And like I said, I'm going to use a light blue. You can use a white at home, just so that you guys can see what I'm doing. Okay, there's my horizon line. I managed to break mine already. The next thing I'm going to do is draw my rain puddles. You know how sometimes when the water hits, the rain hits the water, it makes kind of a pool. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to start with some ovals, some kind of flat ovals. And I don't want them to be all in a row or anything. You know, some of them might be a little smaller, some of them might be a little bigger. They definitely just don't go in a line straight across, okay? That's the one thing you want to try to avoid. Whoops, that one was a little crooked. Try to get them pretty straight. It looks better if they're kind of straight and flat. I'll show you what I mean by that. Okay, now once you get those drawn, they look like this. Okay, they're kind of flat ovals. And then inside of the oval will be some other kind of ovals as well, because the rain makes a little ripple when it hits the water. So now I'm going to make some smaller parts in the middle. And some of them might have more than one ripple. You might have 2 ripples. And they're also going to be flat ovals. Okay? So now it looks like this. See that? Except for yours is white. Now, the next thing we need to do is put the rain on it. And the rain is going to be kind of going sideways. It's not really going to be up and down rain. It just goes a little bit from the left to the right, going down. So I'm going to kind of cover my whole paper with raindrops. And you want to make them little jagged kind of lines. So you can start off, and you can follow the raindrop all the way down to the puddle, you see? You can start off with one raindrop, like that, okay? And then we're going to get more raindrops, so pretty soon the whole sky's going to be full of raindrops. Take your time on this. I'm doing mine pretty quickly. And they go right into the puddle there. Make sure you leave some spaces in between your raindrops. until you get the whole sky covered with raindrops. So now my whole sky is covered with raindrops that are going into the puddle. You see that? All right, now comes the fun part, when the magic happens. We got some water here, because it's watercolor. We always need water. And we got kind of a big round brush. And I'm going to use, for my rain, I'm going to use some purple and some blue. And I'm going to put them on in kind of different blobs around the sky and the water. If you want to, you can put, say, more purple in the sky and a little bit less purple in the water to show the difference. But I'm just going to kind of scrinkle that around. And wherever I put my oil pastel, it's not going to stick to it. Now don't forget, mine is blue so you guys can see it. For you guys, it's going to show up a lot more because it's white. So I almost make it almost looks like little clouds the way I put it on. I just kind of scrunch it all around. And you want to get, make sure you're using enough water, but not so much water because you like that color. Try to get a brighter color if we can. You don't want to have a pool or a puddle on your paper. Put some purple in there. Now feel free to do this a lot slower at home. I'm going very fast here. And I also have quite a big paintbrush, so if your paintbrush isn't as big as mine, it'll probably take a little longer to cover your paper. We're going to cover the whole paper here. It's going to look just like it does outside today. Yesterday it was nice. Today, that's how April goes. Okay, my whole sky is almost covered here. And then I'm going to cover my ground. I'm starting to run out of blue in this one. Luckily I have more. So you see my whole sky's covered now. And it doesn't stick to my pastel. Yeah, looks like I'm going to have a lot of purple in my water. All right, and then I got my water here. You can use your brush in a different way if you want. You can do different brush strokes, kind of like side to side for more of a water look. Or scrunchy, like you did for the other one. Do a little bit of both. Now, like I said, when you have the liquid watercolor, your colors are much more intense. I actually used a little black on that one, so I'm going to try a little black in here on the water part too. Just give it a little bit. Because, you know, sometimes it kind of looks that way. Now, the more water you use, the lighter it's going to be, but you have to use enough water to spread it around. So that's the trick of it. We want it to spread around good, but we don't want it to be super light. We want it to be as dark as possible. I like when the color really pops out. That's my thing. Okay. Once you get that all filled in, you're going to see how the pastel and the watercolor separated from each other. And then you made this cool kind of rainy day art. And there you have it, a rainy day picture. That one's too hard for you to see. Look at that one again. Let me get the idea. Once you're done, you can take your pastel and sign your name, or you're probably going to want to wait till it dries. Until then, I hope the days get sunnier. I hope we'd all go outside and play soon, and more importantly, I hope to see you guys soon when we're able to go out and get our lives back. Okay, so thank you. Stay safe and wash your hands.